Now, I've been using Grammarly for years. Now, the great thing is Grammarly is free and easy to use. It not only helps you check your grammar.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable Arrowhead Stadium.
Just a week ago, he's saying it's an injustice. He doesn't get more credit. He deserves
and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Credit.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line.
If Mike Shanahan wanted to call you into his office and ream you out, that's fine. But if Mike did it, if he reams it to the media, you're not going to love it.
Everything you told the media, you could have told me.
Okay, so this Mike, as in McPenalty, as I call him, or McCarthy, or please drop the mic, Jerry didn't call him in and ream him. He did it on his radio show. He took him to the woodshed publicly.
Right.
And paddled him on the behind.
Bruh, shut up. Fuck.
In the foundation. Do I think he has huge respect? No, I never did.
Serenity, what you doing?
Do whatever he says. He is the ultimate puppet coach. But Jerry's no fool, and he knows when he harshly criticizes his game management on his radio show very publicly, then Cowboy Nation is going to say, well, see, yeah, Jerry, you're right. What are we doing with this guy?
Right.
I think it was the first crack in the foundation for Jerry to say, I'm not sure what I'm doing with this guy because I'm thinking he's becoming a liability because this isn't the first time he's missed a challenge. And it probably won't be the last time.
Correct.
And Jerry used the pejorative we. You know, we won't let this happen again. Oh, okay.
Well, you ain't got no buzz. You ain't got no red flags. So
I know, but Jerry coaches the coach.
Exactly.
That's what Al Davis taught him to do in 1989. You have to coach the coach. Unfortunately for Jerry, Al was a coach.
For a touchback.
He was actually a coach.
He was everything.
And I will tell you this about Jerry Jones. I did spend a lot of time around him. For a guy who played college football at a fairly high level, he was a starting offensive guard for a national championship team in Arkansas. So he played college football at a pretty high level.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll go again to Jones. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. The Chiefs are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they fell in the opener, got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned.
This is intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
That's a fact. He's almost like a non-factor, which is the only way to play. They have to win in spite of.
This nigga caught a 97 speed running back, bro.
To have success, there have to be a level of fear that permeates through the locker.
Agreed.
That he can discipline you, he can find you, he can
Now
suspend
problems
you,
right out of the gate.
save
We're going to get a delay.
No. Agreed.
You got to have some authority if you're going to keep the ship afloat. All right, gentlemen, let's discuss the more Jackson.
Bro, you're not doing your depth chart right, bro.
Gentlemen, San Fran sending the Panthers 2nd, 3rd, and 4th round picks for 2023, along with a 5th rounder in 24, all to secure the running back. Christian McCaffrey expects expected to take the field with the Niners on Sunday against the Chiefs. No time like the present, right? Shannon, what grade do you give the 49ers for this trade?
Skip, I give it a B. I think it's a very good deal for the 49ers. He's one of the best backs in football. You can make a case.
87 speed linebacker just kept up with a 97 speed wide receiver.
And that's the only question.
Okay, Madden.
Can he stay healthy? Because if he can stay healthy with mind,
Harris running straight ahead. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. To throw is gone. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And he's got it inside the 10. He's going to take it down.
Come on with that bullshit penalty. Shut up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3?
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the offense is able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, the offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football? Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
It's a room to maneuver. Kansas City touchdown. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Bring it home, boys. We got this.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Goff. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That looks looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Whitaker. He finds his man, complete. It's Little. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense for the Patriots, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He's got 1 touchdown pass already in this quarter, obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. 12 yards on the return that time, and the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line ready to go. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. And pass to Henry is intercepted. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it, so that you know.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This is really, really difficult for teams to coach because you love the extra effort, right? When he break a couple of tackles, I mean, he was really trying to gain the extra yardage, but you also have to have an idea that people are going to come up behind you from the side.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Harris. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. A shotgun snap for Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Julian Okwara. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. After the sack on 1st down, Goff. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs will take over possession here up at the 44. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. able to see the receiver while on the move and complete a really accurate throw.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Complete to Ronald Jones, his running back. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Jones. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. They'll go with a keeper. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I help you out a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. 4th down and on is Ty Long to punt. Fielded just inside the 30. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the 1st half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with it.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 39 that time.
I would say just add that one to the total of big plays he's already made here in the 1st month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Whitaker. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And, oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw again. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their 1st, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead will hold at 13.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
That one covers 29 yards. First down. Goff now looks to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Goff. This is Smith with a grab. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a first down carry for Harris. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Touchdown! Jeff Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Pats are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Whitaker taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is going to be intercepted. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. After the interception, here's Goff. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that will put them on top here in the third. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Throw left side complete. That's Little. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 75 yards. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Ronald Jones, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have retaken a third-quarter lead. And that is caught for the 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. 7 yards from the first down as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Ty Long now as he's on to punt for New England. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Back to throw. Whitaker. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. And inside give to Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Whitaker fights through it.
This one swung out here to Jones. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Whitaker got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Mecole Hardman.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10.
Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
There to stop him, Juwan Bentley. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Whitaker. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 51 yards on the ground for him so far. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. That's complete right around the 8. Touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now gone. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Here's Ty Long now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Fielded at the 43. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Whitaker. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
They hand this off to Harris. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Back to throw. Goff. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Goff. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. George Karlaftis able to record his 5th sack of the season. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Third and long. It's gone. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. The give is to Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And now it's Valdez-Scantling on the end around. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give to Jones. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. And no, they can't connect on the pass. So that gets the clock down to 11. Time for probably 2 more plays. Got to go quickly, though. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practice